Welcome to Godly Play. We are glad that you are here. We invite you to just get settled, take a deep breath, and be ready for the story. This is the city of Jerusalem. So many important things happen in Jerusalem that we need a small piece of it to help us tell the stories. This is the headquarters of Pilate, the governor. Outside the city walls is a place for burial. Once every year, Jesus went up to Jerusalem to celebrate the feast of the Passover. But this Passover, Jesus was arrested and put on trial because some people wanted to put Jesus to death. But only the government could put someone to death. So they took Jesus to Pilate, the governor, and a great crowd watched. Pilate questioned Jesus. "I find no reason to kill this man," he said. But the crowd shouted, "No, kill him, crucify him." They continued shouting until finally Pilate agreed. So they took Jesus outside the city wall to be crucified. Now some disciples of Jesus were not afraid to follow him. Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James, and Mary, the mother of Jesus, and many other women disciples followed Jesus to the place where Jesus would be crucified. At 9 o'clock in the morning, Jesus' hands and feet were nailed to the cross. At noon, darkness covered the whole land. At 3 o'clock, Jesus died. And the curtain of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. The guard said, "This man really is the Christ." Then Joseph of Arimathea, who longed for the kingdom of God, took Jesus' body and he wrapped it in a linen cloth. Joseph of Arimathea went to his own tomb and placed Jesus' body in it. He rolled the stone against the door. Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of James, saw where Jesus' body was laid. I wonder how Joseph of Arimathea feels placing Jesus in his tomb. I wonder how Mary Magdalene feels seeing her best friend die. I wonder how Mary, the mother of James, feels. I wonder how the people feel when darkness covers the whole earth. I wonder how people feel when they hear the guard say, "This really is the Christ." Now listen carefully. I have some very good news. On Sunday, the third day after Jesus died, God made Jesus alive again. God raised Jesus from the dead, just as Jesus said God would do. I wonder if there is something that you could make that would help you remember this wonderful story.